Firstly, welcome back to this week's training vlog. Secondly, yes, I did shave my head, obviously. I'm not mad at it. I kind of like the way it looks. Didn't shave the beard too much. I would have liked to shave the beard a little bit more, but I'm not going at my beard just in case something terrible happens. So this week's vlog, bit of a mixed bag for squats and lifts. Squats are great. Lifts were a little bit. So the lifts. So I did 2 weeks ago. We had the kind of the down week from the injury. Week after, lifts were phenomenal, feeling really sharp. In the last week, so Sunday last week when you saw the training vlog, I went squat after. Double 250 was super. Haven't moved 250 like that in years. So happy with that. Then moving on to the lifts for the rest of the week. Some two standard kind of volume days. So I have one of these on film. One of these on film. One of these on camera. And it's pretty good, but they wasn't moving as hot as I would like. My platform's kind of fucked because there's a hole in the concrete underneath, and the 250 destroyed my lower back, as in not actual like structurally. I mean, the muscles surrounding my spine disintegrated and have been like tender pork belly since, which has been murder. So, but this is weightlifting. So again, I just wanted to say last week, it only made me realize making these vlogs how much stuff hurts all the time with weightlifting when you're trying to train a lot. So so other than that though, with a decent one good session, the weights are pretty close to where they would be regardless of the injury, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'd say I'm barely 5% below what I would have been doing. And then in terms of for both the snatch and the clean and jerk, and then I think the squats are where they would have been regardless, so I'm pretty happy with all the above. Here we go. First thing I've got on camera is I promised last week I'd video my warm-up. So this is my actual warm-up. So if you listen to the Seek Strength podcast, we released an episode yesterday on on warming up. So the importance of warming up, what you should be doing in warm-up, what you should be focusing on. And I'm just kind of demonstrating a part that is something people skip too often in their warm-ups is the actual warm-up. So literally warming up your body temperature. So an actual warm-up. So we've like 3 seconds of warm-up. So you've kind of like general warm-up, special warm-up, and then working sets, or warm-up to the working sets you were doing. Most often people combine the special assistance exercises and general warm-up into one when they should be spending a lot more time with the general warm-up for physiological, psychological, all of the good shit that you should be doing. She's spending a lot more time on that. So usually people will spend literally 1 to 2 minutes on actually warming up and then ram all their actual general warm-up into the special assistance exercises and their working sets, which is no bueno. It's bad for quality movement. It's bad for injury prevention. Look at the size of them hammies. People count me on the race not tagging me in the squat wars, but I'll fucking show them. But anyway, so big emphasis on this for me as well. Helps a lot psychologically warming up properly as well before lifting if you are feeling a little bit fatigued or beat up, or might just fatigue you more. This is just like a mismatch of what I do. So this session, this is one of the my prime weightlifting sessions as I would kind of describe them. So they're the snatch and clean and jerk days that I do approximately 3 of every 7 days. So this session I worked up to 130 for a double and then 140 for 2 sets of 2+1 the clean and jerk. So weights are pretty close to where they would have been regardless, like I mentioned. So I'm pretty happy. We're starting off at 110. I fucking love the rogue bumper plates. Phenomenal. Love them. So the movement is a little bit off. Again, as I was saying, my lower back got absolutely pulverized by the squat, but I'm very happy with the squat. So you've got to take it as it comes. It did fuck me up for the last few days. I'm not gonna lie. It really fucked me up. But that is weightlifting. That's heavy squats. I haven't really pushed the squats like that in a long time, so it's as expected that I would be fucked. It's better. The earlier I have the strength, the better I can use it in heavier lifts. So in the snatch, I didn't notice it so much, but my clean and jerk, I'm really noticing the extra leg strength. Like, it's making a huge difference in my technique. Hamstring this week was a little bit fatigued, and you'll see in the clean and jerks, I'll explain in a minute why. But the snatches was good, having no issues. This is what I would call, this wasn't a good day or a bad day in terms of the lifts. It was just an honest working day that needs to be done for weightlifting. This is 125, so you just have to get the work done. Trying to improve quality movement, but accepting that I still need to get some good quality working sets done. And while I'm someone who is very, very particular about technique, sometimes you just have to get on with it and get it done. Like, these weren't bad and I wasn't missing anything, and they weren't drastically altered from my technique, but again, as I mentioned from the prior week, so that was the 130. So again, it was good quality, but again, I'm always looking to be as technique, how good can it be and can it be better. So I think I just did in a single then. I like to finish off my working sets sometimes if I doubles with a single, because it is a different kind of lift, and I think it's important to practice that, you know, that mindset of a single lift. It's a different kind of lift, different kind of technique sometimes, even though it shouldn't be. So what we got? Oh yes, so we're on the clean jerks, 2+1. And so warm-up sets, not much to talk about these. Very, very happy with my jerk is going. As I mentioned, my leg strength, so my knees are getting a lot better, so I don't have as much knee pain in my dip, and now that my legs are a lot stronger, because of the stronger legs, obviously, just repeating myself, but it makes a huge difference in the dip and drive the jerk, so I can dip a little bit deeper, but deeper and faster, which is very, very important. So here's 120, boom, very happy with these. Yeah, happy with the jerks, not so happy with the cleans. I can feel my hamstring just a little bit. It was just like, it was fatigued, and I'm not talking about it was injured again, but it was kind of fatigued. So you can see I'm kind of pulling backwards a little bit. So my knee angle is too small, and my shoulder torso angle is too upright from what it should be if you compare it to last week's. So I'm not able to pull the bar back as much at my knee, so it's not as, my knee angle isn't as open. So my hamstrings aren't as, you know, as close to perpendicular with the ground as they should be. So this is the first set, 140. So I'm not able to effectively, the bar is not as close to me as it should, so it's a little bit in front. You can specifically see it on the second rep of both of these, where it's kind of a little bit slow in the turnover, so I'm a little bit off. Not bad. Again, it's much better than it used to be, but again, I'm trying to always say, I'm looking for the best clean and jerk I could possibly have, the best snatch I could have, so need to get on my hamstring work again. So again, got the working sets done, which is important because they have to be done. You can't always have perfect technique, but again, you have to strive for perfect technique and then reassess. So boom, pretty happy with the jerks. Leaning back a little bit on the jerks, but not so bad. Then here is, so I finished with some stiff-legged deadlifts. So again, the day after, on my right hamstring, the one that was the issue, I literally just did 70 kilos, 5 sets of 3, I think, and I had DOMs in my right hamstring, which is great. Means it was doing something, which is terrible, that 70 kilo DOMs are giving, or 70 kilo deadlifts are giving me DOMs. So here is the squats from Sunday. So 200 for double, easy peasy. They were feeling hot this day. I paid for it though, but it was well fucking worth it. 220 for a double, boom boom. I can squat how I like. Toes very, very forward, very upright, pretty close grip in the bar. Shoulder mobility is good. Here's 240. Nope, this is 250. We do not have 240. So, whoosh. Yeah, I was pretty happy with these. I could have done another set, but thank God I didn't. Yeah, so very, very happy with this. And then another noticeable set from squats during the week was I did 190 for a triple in the front squat. So the goal is 200 by 5, which would have been all-time PB. So we're getting there. So 190. Honestly, this definitely fucked me up as well for the rest of the week. But again, I'm very happy with that. The core work in the morning is paying off hugely. I could have been in Shrimpsville, upper back rounding, but it wasn't. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate all the views and the likes, the comments, everything. Thanks, guys. See you next week.